Virtual Learning Network presents Session on Personality is brought to you by Virtual Learning Network, a part of PCTI Group. Today we'll discuss personality. Personality is the combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character or excellence of personal and social traits. Also, the complex of characteristics that distinguishes an individual or nation or group. In psychology, personality is the particular combination of emotional, attitudinal, and behavioral response patterns of an individual. Personality is made up of the characteristic patterns of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that make a person unique. Personality arises from within the individual and remains fairly consistent throughout life. A number of different theories have emerged to explain different aspects of personality. Some theories focus on explaining how personality develops, while others are concerned with individual difference in personality by some personality tests. Now, I suggest you to watch a video. I hope you like the video. A theory by Dr. William Sheldon defines that the outer look of an individual describes his or her personality. Sheldon's personality theory is a theory arguing that there are three fundamental elements that, in various proportions, contributed to each person's actual physique or somatype. It was proposed by Dr. William Sheldon. The three elements that he held as contributing to all human physiques are named: endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph. Here are the pictures. He categorized all humans' physique as endomorph, are with a round body, build, and a high proportion of fat. They are relaxed, social, and peaceful. They always seek for affection. Endomorph are with the context of a muscular body build. They are very active and assertive. However, they are dominant and competitive in nature. Ectomorph are with a lean and delicate body build. They have stooped shoulders. They are quiet, sensitive, artistic, and introvert. They are restrained, non-assertive, and self-conscious. Feynman and Roseman define the type of personality as type A and type B. Types A and B. Type A. Personality lives at higher level of stress. They are highly competitive and feels the pressure all the time. They are healthy, however, not much educated. Type B. Personality lives at lower stress level. They face the competition without any fear. They work steadily with creativity, using their new ideas and concepts. They think about the outer and inner worlds to enjoy their achievements. Here you can read out the features of type A personality and type B personality. Here comes another video. Let's watch it. I hope you like it. Here we go. Big 5 model of personality. So these are openness, extroverted, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. This was proposed by Costa and McCrae. Now, let's get acquainted with each part of this 5 model of personality traits. Openness to experience, appreciation for art, emotion, adventure, unusual ideas, curiosity, and variety of experience. Openness reflects the degree of intellectual curiosity, creativity, and the preferences for novelty and variety a person has. Consciousness, a tendency to show self-discipline, act dutifully, and aim for achievement, planned rather than spontaneous behavior, organized and dependable. Extroversion, energy, positive emotions, certainty, assertiveness, sociability, and the tendency to seek stimulation in the company of others, and talkativeness. Agreeableness, a tendency to be compassionate and cooperative rather than suspicious and antagonistic towards others. It is also a measure of one's trusting and helpful nature and whether a person is generally well-tempered or not. Neuroticism, the tendency to experience unpleasant emotions easily, such as anger, anxiety, depression, or vulnerability. Neuroticism also refers to the degree of emotional stability and impulse control, and is sometimes referred by its low pole, emotional stability. Let's get acquainted with another type. This classification is brought by John. He defined that there are some personality indicators that are different from one person to another. For example, extroversion versus introversion, thinking versus feeling, perceiving versus judging, and sensing versus intuition. So each point of the pair has absolutely opposite meaning of its point in the pair. Let's get to know what is the difference, extroversion and introversion. Extroversion is the act, state, or habit of being predominantly concerned with and obtaining gratification from what is outside the self. Extroverts tend to enjoy human interactions and to be enthusiastic, talkative, assertive, and gregarious. They take pleasure in activities that involve large social gatherings such as parties, community activities, politics, etc. An extroverted person is likely to enjoy time spent with people and find less rewarding time spent alone. They tend to be energized when around other people, and they are more prone to boredom when they are by themselves. Introversion is the state or tendency towards being wholly or predominantly concerned with and interested in one's own mental life. Some popular writers have characterized introverts as people whose energy tends to expand through reflection and dwindle during interaction. Introversion is not seen as being identical to shy or to being a social outcast. No, introverts prefer solitary activities over social ones, whereas shy people who may be extroverts at heart avoid social encounters out of fear. Now, next type indicator is sensing and intuition. So, sensing refers to how people process data. Sensing people focus on present, they are here and now people who are factual and process information through the 5 senses. They see things as they are concrete intuition refers to how people process data. Intuitive people focus on the future and the possibilities. They process information through patterns and impressions. Next type indicator is thinking or feeling. So, a thinker will focus on what he or she don't like generally, so he thinks it's critical. Yeah. Another one feature is thinker tries not to engage with feelings. They all know others, so feelings are set aside. And thinker always sees a difference of opinion, and in a conflict situation when we have to get the resolution of the problem, thinker can be potentially very helpful. Opposite feeler, thinker will focus on he or she, what he or she likes or generally has attached to. So feeler will obviously use feelings, their own and others' one. Feeler will be very sensitive towards any conflict, and he will feel damaged and he will feel out of balance during any disagreement or conflict. Next type indicator is judging and perceiving. Judging is the preference outwardly displayed. Judging does not mean judgmental. Judging people like order, organization, and think sequentially. They like to have things planned and settled. Judging people seek closure. Perceiving is the preference outwardly displayed. Perceiving people are flexible, like to keep their options open, and think randomly. They like to act spontaneously and are adaptable. Perceivers like to keep things open-ended. Now, our next classification is Myers-Briggs personality test. What's your personality type? Do you know your personality type? Just remember, when we talk about personality, your personal character features, there is no personality which is better, which is the best, which is right, and which is wrong. You have your own personality. You are an individual. And anywhere you have this personality test, don't define yourself in some boundaries, or don't let this test box you in. Stay flexible. Always remember that you've got a unique personality. So, let's do the test. First point, cut out or find some pictures describing each type indicator. Put them in the sequence as above. Now, identify your personality. An example to the test. For example, I am an ENFJ. I collected some pictures as shown on the screen. This defines my personality. Let's check them out. Pictures that I collected. They're very different. You can search out the whole internet and then get to know your personality. So now, can you identify your personality? Try doing it. Thank you for your attention.